Happy Monday, everyone. My name is Edwin Edebiri, the Chief Happiness Officer with the I Am Happy Project and also the Happy Neighborhood Project. I want to say thank you for joining us this Monday morning. This is our Happy Monday call. I started this because of all the statistics I came across of what happened to people on Monday morning. And I'm not going to go into all the laundry list, but I just want to use this to help you to start your week on a foundation of happiness. And that's what it's all about. Now, today, folks, I am going to be talking about something that, we all hear about all the time, and sometimes it just go in one year and it go out through the other year. But yet it's something that is really, really vital to our happiness, to our well-being. And so I am going to focus on exercise and happiness. Now, I know the moment I say exercise, some people will just like, okay, I think I should go out of this now. This is not for me, This is for people that are gym freak. And sometimes we also think, going out and work out and do the cardio is to attract opposite sex or to lose weight. And while all of that is true, but we have to realize it's not just about that. Folks, exercise is not just about looking good and building your arms and your abs and attracting opposite sex or even just losing weight. I think it's more than that. And I truly believe that if you live a life without any exercise, then you are really reducing yourself, your lifestyle to that of not as happy as you would like to be. There is no way you can truly, truly be happy with zero exercise in your life. Now, let me start by saying this. I'm not asking you to become a gym freak. That's not what this is about at all. What I'm asking you to do is to understand how your heart works. Okay? Your heart works by movement. In short, as human beings, we were all created to move. We were not supposed to be in one place. We were not supposed to sit in a couch and have a remote control in our hand and wave somebody to bring the bag of chips to us and all of those stuff. We were not designed to live a seductive lifestyle. That's not what humans were created. We were on the go. We were moving. We were gathering and moving and constantly. And so, but now we live in a different world and a different lifestyle, and where we don't even have to flush the toilet anymore. So the muzzle in the hand that we used to move to flush the toilet, now that don't have that work to do anymore. We don't have to get out of the car to open the garage door because we have a remote for that. And we don't have to get up from the couch to turn on and off the TV because we have a remote for that. So all the things that's designed, to make our life easier is actually gradually taking our life away from us. That is just the bottom line. And we all heard of the law of use. If you don't use your heart, you will lose it. It's just that simple, and that is the biggest and the boldest I can say it. If you don't use your heart, you are going to lose it. And so don't do that. Don't let that happen to you. Move that heart. Let it do its job. Let it pump those, oxygen through that blood. Because look at the two things that are connected together with movement, your heart and your brain. So you've heard me say this before, and I'll say it again. Happy brain is a happy life. And if you're not pumping enough oxygen into that brain, gradually the brain cells is going to start dying away, and you're going to end up with a not so happy brain. So what kind of exercises are we talking about? First of all, it's recommended that you do 20 minutes. That's all, 20 minutes of moderate intensive exercise. 3 times a day. It's 3 times a week. Some people say 3 times a day. They just pass out before they start. No, 3 times a week. Moderate, intensive. In other words, let me put it this way. When I was growing up, we didn't have no gym. We didn't have all this treadmill and other stuff. We didn't even know what those were. I don't even know what gym was. But when we were going to school, we run on the spot. We run on the spot. The teachers in the school had all kind of fancy songs that they sing to us. One of it was like fire on the mountain, run, 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 fire on the mountain, run, 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 run. And we'll be just running on the spot in front of our classroom on the outside. We don't go nowhere. And you just run on the spot and run on the spot. And I'm telling you, you break a sweat just from running on the spot. I think that's what they translated to treadmill today, but you could just do that by yourself. You could just be jumping on the spot. You could be moving your hand and swinging. There's so many things you can do where you don't even have to step a foot into the gym. You can be in your own living room and just exercise yourself for 20 minutes and break some sweat. Okay? So you can go walking. And while you are walking, do it a fast walk. I used to have office in Emeryville, and I make everybody in the office not park in front of the garage, not park in front of the office. I started to create an incentive to see who's going to park the furthest away from the office, so that I see how far you walk to the office, because people were struggling to get the parking right in front of the office door. And you can believe the whole team became healthier just by parking 1 block away from the office and walking. And some people park 2 blocks away and walk. And the incentive was based on how far you could walk from the office. And just that walk. And while you are walking, try to do a little faster walk. I don't know, they call it the Mexican walk or something, but walk faster. Running is great for you. Bike riding, swimming, and aerobic workout. You pick whatever works for you, but pick something. Because if you don't pick anything, then you're going to be living a very seductive lifestyle. And just know that you're gradually killing yourself. So and another thing also people don't realize with exercise, it changes your mood. You don't be getting all this mood swing anymore. It levels things out. If you're feeling depressed, go for a walk outside of the house. If you're feeling depressed, go for a run. If you're feeling depressed, go for a swim. You'll be surprised how things change very quickly. Your hormones secrete, differently, and it brings about the happy mood, for you. So again, I'm not asking you, to go to the gym even. You don't have to go to the gym for what I'm saying right now. Now, if you go to the gym, you have more equipment to work out, and you may even have somebody to assist you. But just move yourself, because we are created to move. That's why kids are healthy. Parents are like, hey, stay in one place, stay in one place. Please don't ever tell your kid to stay in one place like that, because they are supposed to move. And that's how, the moment you start getting them to stay in one place, and worse yet, you put a game gear in their hand, and they sit in a chair, and they're staring at the TV, now you've created a seductive lifestyle for them, and they are going to gain weight, and they are not going to be happy. It's just that simple. Okay? So again, folks, if you have any kind of health issue, then definitely consult with your doctor or your healthcare person, because they can better advise you as to what to do. I am not an expert in any of these things, okay? And you guys will find out a lot of this stuff I talk about, I'm not expert at all, okay? But what I do is I do research, and I do talk to people. And I see what works and I see what doesn't work. If you're just sitting on the couch, or you just go from your bed to the car and the car to the office, that's another thing. Even when you get to the office, get a way where you can get a 5-minute break every 1 to 2 hours that you are sitting on the chair, and just move. Again, just jump on the spot. Figure out something that works for you, but make sure it's something that is working your heart. Because if your heart is not working, guess what? It's dying. And you don't want one day you just move a step and the heart say, hey, wait a second, I thought we don't need to move anything. Where are you going? And then it just give up on you. You don't want that. So make that heart do what it's supposed to do, which is work. Work it. And then in the process, you're getting oxygen to all the different cells in your body, and I'm telling you, folks, if you get oxygen moving all over the place, you're going to be healthy, you're going to be happy. And that's what, I just want to emphasize this morning, folks, because we hear about exercise and we think, oh, okay, you're going to go do world championship for something. No. I'm not even asking you to train for marathon or anything like that. I'm just saying work your heart, and your heart will be happy. And if your heart is happy, it does its job better, pump oxygen through your body and get it to the brain, and your brain will be happy. And if you have a happy heart and a happy brain, I'm sure your lungs would also be happy too. I'm telling you this. Your lungs will be happy. You have increased energy, and you just be all around excited person. And you also be somebody that everybody want to be around with, because you will be happy to be around everybody, and it's exciting. So again, folks, I hope that this small conversation help you to adjust your thinking. If you drive to work, park a block away from the work, if possible, and walk the rest of the distance, and walk back to the car, and just walk your heart. Walk your heart. It pumps good oxygen into your system. It feeds your cells. It feeds your brain. Feeds your lungs. Feeds everything, and they are happy, and you are happy. So that's what I want to kind of share this morning on exercise and happiness. Get a little cardio going in your life. Whatever works for you, whether it's bicycle, whether it's swimming, whether it's running, whether it's fast walking, whatever works for you, get it going. Otherwise, it's a very boring life, and you don't want your heart to be boring. That's not good at all. You definitely don't want your brain to be boring. That's not good at all. All right, so that's what we got for this morning. And as part of our tradition, I'm going to count to 2, and I want everybody to say Happy Monday. So 1, 2.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Yeah. Good job.
All right, thank you very much, and you guys stay happy.
Happy Monday.